And then this. This is, well, some of us have mixed feelings about this. I've had mixed feelings about this. We've talked about this many times. The fact that, when it comes to DC Black Label, we're hoping that after the Joker made $1 billion, that maybe there would be some more movies that would have, some other characters that they would dive into in a different light, something different like that. That doesn't, it's not exactly the source material, but that has a little bit of, little things here and there. And even Todd Phillips himself said that he pitched other possible ideas too when it came to DC Black Label. Now, it's kind of interesting that after everything that's happened, we kept hearing about Joker 2, but some of us were kind of going, is that really going to happen? Is that really a thing? And blah, blah, blah. Well, turns out, yes, it very much is a thing, because Mr. Todd Phillips went to Instagram and posted the very cover of the script. Joker, Folie à deux. Folie à deux, if I'm saying that. Folie à deux? I don't know. And then there's Joaquin Phoenix with the cigarette in his mouth reading said script. Okay? Folie à deux. What does that mean? Folie à deux is defined as an identical or similar mental disorder affecting two or more individuals, usually the members of a close family. 2 case reports of this condition are presented with a brief review of the literature. Whoa, two or more individuals? What? Well, that's interesting. So naturally, people are just going, oh, Harley Quinn. We're getting a Harley Quinn, aren't we? And I'm just kind of going, that seems too easy. To me, that seems too easy. Very well could be a Harley Quinn. Yes. But it just seems too easy. I don't know. 2 or more. So yeah, there's going to be another character that, obviously, if you're going to do a sequel to this, you have to have another character. But it's like, is it Harley Quinn? Could be. But to me, it just seems a little too easy. Two-Face, yeah. 2 Jokers, 1 cup. Yeah, I know. There's always that theory because, it's not like he's the definitive Joker. Obviously, there could be various other Jokers. And remember what Willem Dafoe said? He had the idea of like, man, wouldn't that be sweet if you have this Joker, the Arthur Fleck Joker, but then you have another Joker. If Willem Dafoe wanted, because everybody's fan cast Willem Dafoe for the Joker for years, what if he joined this movie and he was like just another Joker that was inspired by this Joker? That would be interesting. Yes, a Harley Quinn would be interesting, but at the same time, I'm just kind of going, does it fit in this world? And I did a video right after Joker came out with a theory that I heard that I thought was very interesting, that the fact that, because we don't know, there's theories out there, because if you watch the movie, it's kind of interesting when you look at, the clocks and look at certain things. Is everything in his mind? Did things really happen? There's a lot of that too. Todd Phillips did a great job of, you figure it out. But now he's got to kind of tell us, all right, this is what it actually was. That's why I was I was against a second Joker, because I like the fact that you had to interpret like certain things in the first movie yourself. But now he's got to tell you what it actually meant. And I'm hoping that it's a good idea, because I thought, no, just do another, a lot of us were kind of just going, no, just do a Professor Crane movie, do a Lex Luthor movie or something like that. Please, let's not do another Joker movie. That was a one-off. That was good enough. But if he came up with something good, I'm still going to check it out. I'm intrigued. With the title, and I'm intrigued what could possibly happen in this Joker movie. I don't know what's going to be the case, but there was like the whole theory that there was a whole theory that, and I did the video about it, that Arthur Fleck is actually not Arthur Fleck. That's actually Bruce Wayne. That's actually Bruce Wayne, who lost his mind after his parents got killed. You know, there's that whole correlation when Arthur Fleck and Bruce actually met through the gate. First off, that was way too easy, and they were wearing similar color clothing, kind of thing. So there's like the whole theory that it's actually Bruce Wayne, and he's just lost his mind. You know, and there was always like there's always something to that when it's like, well, what if there was ever like a story where Bruce actually gets trapped inside Arkham, you know, and everything's just kind of like a mind fuck, you know, if you wanted to take like the whole Bruce Wayne mythos into a crazy psychological direction, wouldn't that be insane? I don't know. Probably not the case. But I am intrigued on what Todd Phillips and his co-writer came up with. And the fact that Joaquin Phoenix is reading it, it's going to happen, guys. Kind of interesting that after good old Toby Emmerich, after he is stepping down from his position, all of a sudden, Todd Phillips, almost a week later goes, hey, guess what? Yeah, Joker 2 is actually a thing. Because we got to remember, Warner Brothers, Toby Emmerich, they did not want that movie. They wanted it they cut the budget, I believe, and they did not want this Joker movie. And then it ended up making $1 billion and they ended up selling shares or whatever the fuck. And then it was like fucking mud on their stupid faces after it crossed $1 billion and it's the highest grossing R-rated movie. Good job, Toby. That's one of the things that I'm sure Dave Zaslav's like, hey man, I love playing golf with you, but Jesus Christ, what the fuck were you thinking on a lot of these decisions here? Jesus. I mean, you wonder why Warner Brothers is in such shambles right now and they're trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, Zaslav, I think, is going to figure it out, for sure. I think he's definitely the man for the job. But, man, I tell you what, just talk about a goddamn mess. The fact that I didn't want this movie, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Joker 2. I'm curious. Obviously they talked about in that article that we saw recently, too, where they said that possibly Todd Phillips could be an advisor on looking at DC products. But at the same time, it's like mainly probably the DC, the dark label, the black label. I think Todd Phillips should be looking over that because obviously, like he said, he pitched like 2 or 3 more characters. So hopefully this is going to lead to more black label DC stuff. And we'll talk about that another time. I'm not even going to talk about it now.